Welcome, Whispers of Light family. Today we're continuing our series and ending with Bridging the Divide, Part 3, because we need to talk about what we can do to heal the divide. This is so important for our culture and for future cultures and ancestors. We can send peace and unity, tranquility and hope. In Part 1 of this series, we talked about how the divide started, and in Part 2, we talked about why it matters. In Part 3, let's talk about what we can do to fix this. And I'm going to suggest 4 principles that can help us move from division to unity. Number 1, from division to unity, start where you share. The first principle for moving from division to unity is what we will call the common ground principle. This is adapted from an approach to intercultural communication called the common ground principle. And it suggests that when we want to build relationships across differences, we don't start with the differences. We start with what we share as a whole. We begin by finding common ground. As W.E.B. Du Bois said, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. We all have a great deal in common. We all have family, we all have hopes and dreams for our kids, we all love, we all struggle. And so starting by talking about what we share helps us to build a foundation for relating to people who are different than us. It's not that we ignore our differences. It's that we begin by building a bridge over the shared ground, and then we can have the difficult conversations about where the bridge needs to go. So starting where you share, that's principle number 1. Number 2, small bridges build big change. Principle number 2 is small bridges build big change. Because many of us, when we think about unity, we think about Washington, D.C. We think about big meetings and big events and big halls where important people come together. But actually, unity doesn't start at the top, it starts with all of us. When we think about bridging the divide, we think about building bridges between people, across differences. And when we do that on a one-on-one basis, it changes our communities. And when our communities change, our cities change, our states change, our country changes. So don't underestimate your ability to make a big difference by having one calm conversation across differences. That is more revolutionary than 100 angry arguments across differences. So start small. That's principle number 2. Number 3, community first, ideology second. Principle number 3 is community first, ideology second. When we want to bridge the divide, we can get caught up in arguing about labels and getting the labels right. And it's important to acknowledge that these labels often have a history of pain attached to them. But if we really want to bridge the divide, we can't just focus on the labels. We have to focus on the community. We have to strengthen our real-world communities, the projects we work on together, the volunteer work we do together, the goals we share, the dreams we share for our kids. And when we work toward those things, the labels fall away. And when we argue about labels, it means that we haven't done the work of building the community. So community first, ideology second. Number 4, the vision forward. The final principle for moving from division to unity is the vision forward. And it's a reminder that unity isn't about sameness. Unity isn't about everybody agreeing on everything. Unity is about being able to hold our differences and still working together. Being able to see the good in people even when they see the world differently than we do. It's about recognizing that we can honor our differences and still be one. When we honor difference, we strengthen wholeness. So let's hold that vision forward as we seek to bridge the divide. So these are 4 principles that can help us move from division to unity. Number 1, start where you share. Number 2, small bridges build big change. Number 3, community first, ideology second. And number 4, the vision forward. As we seek to put these principles into practice, I have a closing question for you. How will you practice one small bridge this week? Will you listen to someone with whom you disagree? Will you share a meal with someone who sees the world differently than you do? Will you find that common humanity that connects all of us, because that's what it takes to bridge the divide. It takes all of us listening to each other, seeing the good in each other, seeing the common humanity that connects us, and then working together toward a better future. Thank you so much for joining us at Whispers of Light for this series, Bridging the Divide. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share, and please join us again for more helpful insights. And we'll see you next time. Take care.